France. Greg, there have been amazing, huge protests in France. I mean, they're just massive. And also massive riots, very violent, very destructive. Police battling to tackle really ugly scenes of arson and violence that have forced now King Charles to cancel a formal visit to France. Although some Parisians refuse to let the arson and the riots interrupt their cafe culture. Why is this happening and how serious is it?
That's a wonderful picture of French sang-froid, those people continuing to sip coffee as the barricades burn in the background. That's the most admirable picture of the French I've ever seen, I think. But no, these riots are terribly serious and very concerning. And for this reason, this is a malaise which is right across Western society right now. The wild spending of the COVID days, plus the tremendous hatred of Western society amongst academia and the education establishment, means now that citizens are tremendously cynical and they won't allow governments to take a single dollar out of their pocket. So this reform is unbelievably modest. They're going to raise the retirement age from 62 to 64. Prior to 1980 in France, it was 65. No one thinks that the French pension system is sustainable at the moment. You know, the number of workers per pensioner has gone down radically over the years. There's a huge, underclass which lives permanently on welfare. This is absolutely unsustainable. But a perfectly sensible, moderate government, he's not exactly to my taste, President Macron, but no one could describe him as a crazy right-winger or anything, is trying to enact this most modest reform. And look at the insane reaction it's getting in the streets. Now, I think this goes to a very deep crisis right across Western democracy. We have our version of it here. You know, our spending, our structural deficit is out of control. Our spending is out of control. The NDIS is out of control. You can't do anything to pull its spending back because you can't take a single dollar off anybody. And I think I don't think Macron can possibly back down. But who could go to war like this over the proposition that if you're a healthy 63-year-old, you should still go to work instead of collecting a state pension?
Mind you, the French have always liked their barricades and their burning buildings, French Revolution, 1968 Revolution, on and on it goes. It's just, there's something really, the Yellow Jacket Revolution a few years ago. Greg Sheridan, thank you so much for your time.